Hello everyone, this is Donna from Even the Scales. Thank you if you've clicked on my video today. I'm on my channel right now because of the relentless abuse I'm being put through from this landlord, St George Community Housing, and two of the neighbours that are adjoined to my unit. Right now, both of them have been tampering with the air. The woman downstairs just decided to start sending dust pouring in from my roof. I can't get a good angle on it though with the camera, and that is because the sun has shifted with daylight saving, so it's hard for the camera to pick it up now. But she is doing that, and she's been doing it all night as well because dust is everywhere through my home. And they have literally premeditated this act of abuse to send my heart rate up, and they have done that, and that is because of the trauma I have been put through from these people. The neighbour downstairs is breathing cigarette smoke into my home at the same time as she's sending this dust in, and there was just abusive men stalking my home at the same time. So it's still the same groups, it's the same neighbours, they're all working together to try and cause me a heart attack. The Campbelltown police are involved in this, and there are also corrupt ambulance drivers involved in this. They are on standby, waiting for me to have a health episode that these people cause so that they can rush me off to the Campbelltown hospital and I may never get out. This is what they do to you these days if you know information about corrupt members of the justice system and the health system. They just take your life. They try and abuse you to death until you pass away, and then they take you to the hospital where there's corrupt doctors and nurses waiting to put you through hell there if you're not dead when you arrive. So this is what they're trying to do to me right now, and I need urgent help because my heart rate has gone right up, and that's because, I've already said it, I'm extremely traumatised by this. This woman downstairs, she's been abusing the air in my home for at least 11 months. That was when I realised, so it could have been a lot longer. And it's the same with the neighbour that lives diagonally to me. He's been breathing cigarette smoke into my home all morning. These people just do not give up. This landlord is a cold-blooded murderer. There's no other way to say it. That's what he is. He has been putting me through horrific abuse in my home for 21 months. He's been involved in this for 5 years because the fact that I even got this unit here when I left domestic violence was all set up with this landlord. This landlord has taken bribes from corrupt members of the justice system and the health system to try and have me abused to death. These people have worked with my corrupt family members who have stolen my life, my inheritance, and my entire legacy from me. They've all worked together, and they're still working together right now to try and end my life. And you've only got to go back on my channel to see what these neighbours have put me through, and this landlord. When they are caught and arrested, they are never, ever getting out of jail for what they've done. I worked it out the other day. On average, if you work out how many videos I've had to make about St George Community Housing to protect myself from these neighbours, it works out to around 1,030 times now that this landlord has tried to kill me. And he's doing that because these people are watching my heart on a monitor that corrupt members of the health system have placed in my body without my knowledge. These people watch my heartbeat on a monitor as they carry out this abuse. So it is attempted murder every single time, and that is how many times, on average, this landlord has tried to take my life over the past 21 months. Around 1,030 times. So that is a cold-blooded murderer, and if he's not caught, he's going to continue to do this. This whole organisation is corrupt. They have corrupt staff that work there. that must take bribes to manipulate tenants and also put tenants through psychological abuse. Everyone that I have dealt with at St George Community Housing has been involved in this abuse from as far back as 2 years ago. Anybody before that, I'm not quite sure, but around 2 years ago, I realised that there were people at St George Community Housing that worked there that were putting me through psychological abuse, and they are, they're behind all this abuse that I'm going through here in my home. So St George Community Housing, I do not know what you're trying to do here. You are absolutely caught. This is just like a last-ditch effort that they're trying just to. It's just like, hurry up and kill her. And this woman downstairs, she's been trying since 4:30 this morning. 4:30, 5 o'clock, she gets up and she's down there and she's doing anything she can to disturb the peace. And she does that to deliberately try and provoke me. She does this all morning. She walks in and out the house, slamming the door. This woman spent the whole day just walking around her house, just banging and clanging and slamming, and that's all she does all day, is try and provoke me. And yeah, this morning the landlord must have said, look, we've got to hurry up and kill her because we're all going to jail for the rest of our lives, so let's have another try. So they have all tried together and it hasn't worked for them. It's never going to work for them. And I need urgent help, I do, to stop these people because they are trying to kill me. Every day, every minute of the day, these neighbours are trying to kill me. They must believe in their minds, if they can hurry up and do that, that they're going to be okay and their lives are just going to go back to normal, because they believe in their minds that these corrupt police and ambulance drivers are just going to come along and clean it all up for them and just make up some story about why I passed away. And the thing is, I just want to make it known that I am seeing a heart specialist right now. So this is why they're trying so hard. They know I'm seeing a heart specialist. There's probably nothing wrong with my heart. I just went to a heart specialist to get a checkup. I'm almost 60 years old. I've gone there for a checkup, and because of the abuse and trauma that I've been put through and the way my heart's been, it's been put through hell living here, and that's because I have severe PTSD, and every time they traumatize me, my heart rate just goes up a great deal. It goes way too fast. So this is why they're doing this. They're doing this because they know I'm seeing a heart specialist. These neighbours, they view into my home illegally on illegal cameras. They're viewing my devices illegally. They track my vehicle. They listen in on my car when I'm in my car, or they watch me in my car. There's either a listening device in my car or a camera. I'm not sure, but there's one or the other. My car's tracked everywhere I go. The other day, the landlord he's been actually letting people into my home when I leave the house to go through my personal journaling, just so that they can use that for abuse. This landlord has people viewing into my home illegally all day, every day, gauging my health, trying to find ways to put me through abuse. He actually has someone doing that all day, every day, that just brainstorms ways to provoke me and put me through abuse. This is St George Community Housing, well-known housing provider. And he's been paying these neighbours, the two downstairs that are still abusing me this morning. They've been involved in this for 5 years. They've also worked with corrupt family members of mine to do this. And they just constantly, these people, they are mentally disturbed people. You can see that by what they've done. The evidence is on my channel. You can also see that they are absolutely addicted to abuse. These two people are addicted to the power they have over causing my heart to change causing me trauma. They're addicted to that. They're addicted to causing me suffering, and they're addicted to voyeuring into my home. One of them is a known pervert in this area. He's a known peeping Tom, and the woman downstairs, she's just a cruel, sadistic woman who enjoys having power over another woman. She does. It's absolutely sick, and this is why I need help, because the landlord's using these two people, their mental disturbances. He's using those mental disturbances like a tool. He is. And I've been put through hell in my home, and I need urgent help because, as I said, the Campbelltown police are involved. There's no one to turn to for help here in Campbelltown. Everyone I go to, corrupt members of the justice system, make sure that no one helps me. And my health is already suffering. I mean, before this even happened, I already have damage to my nervous system. I'm pretty sure I've had a stroke in the past. And these people do this just so they can watch me suffer. So they can watch me suffer and to try and wear down my health more and more and more. They're trying to kill me. These family members, they're watching me on illegal camera. They're viewing into my home, hoping that I die every day. And so are a hell of a lot of other people that have been involved in this. And I'm not dying. No one's getting my life. I'm a good person. I do not deserve any of this. And when St. George Community Housing is caught, they're finished. They are going to be completely finished. When people find out what this landlord has done, it's going to be shocking to some people what I have been put through. This landlord is trying to play God. He is. He thinks he can just sit back, take bribes, and just kill innocent people in their homes. And I tell you what, if he continues to do this today, I'm going to be on my channel every chance I get to tell people this. I am. And thank you very much to the people that have supported my channel. I mean, I just put up a video this morning to protect myself from the person downstairs that was breathing cigarette smoke in my home. And there's a lot of views on that video. Thousands of people have seen what this landlord's done, what the Campbelltown police have done here over the past 21 months. And these people are still going. They're literally, this landlord's trying to kill me with an audience. And I have no idea why it's taking so long for these people to be caught. I do feel like they are caught though, and there is an investigation going on now. But they're just willing to take this risk, see, because they know what they've put me through, they know what they've done, and they know they're never getting out of jail. So, and the people that I'm surrounded by, they're all capable of murder, they're all mentally disturbed, and they're all dangerous. And yes, this landlord is letting people into my home when I go out. So I need urgent help here. If there's anyone out there that can help me raise public awareness of this, please do. And if there's anyone out there that can just help me in any way to get justice and to stop this abuse I'm being put through here. I mean, these people are tampering with the oxygen I'm trying to breathe in my home. And they're just working 24 hours a day to try and kill me. And they're trying to make it look like an accident. But that's another reason why I put videos up every time they abuse me, is to let people know, just in case anything does happen to me, because I know there are people out there that do care. There's someone that clicks on these videos every time I put them up. They're very interested in what's happening there. So there's a couple of people actually. And I don't know why the landlord can't see that, but anyway, he doesn't seem to care. And he also sends people around here all day, every day, just to make noise outside. Trucks, just whatever he can, alarms, horns, whatever they can do to create noise and stress. And this landlord, St. George Community Housing, is responsible for environmental crimes here in Campbelltown, New South Wales. There has been huge environmental crimes committed here over the past 21 months, and this landlord is still contributing to them, and so are these abusive men that stalk my home all day, every day. So thank you if you've listened to this video, and these people, I'm not going to let them spoil my day. I can't believe they're still doing this. I think that, to me, they're just making idiots out of themselves. And, you know, they're trying to kill someone with an audience, and I don't know, they're just, you know, they're trying to make me look delusional for saying these things. That's why they're trying to do this. But these people must be delusional if they think they're getting away with this, that's for sure. So thank you for listening.